Hello and welcome to Tax Matters and welcome to the month of December. You see, the year is now packing its bag and it is with a high sense of gratitude that we thank God that we are all here. Yeah, the year is coming to an end, but at the Federal Inland Revenue Service, it is a new dawn. It is widely accepted that tax administration, smooth tax administration, depends largely on information, enlightenment, and education. Taxpayers and prospective taxpayers alike need to be constantly reminded about their rights, their duties, and their obligations under the various tax laws. They also need to have an open line of communication with the tax authorities. Communication, as they say, is a two-way affair. The FIRS lives by this mantra. In fact, as we don't ever get tired of reminding our viewers, the Muhammad Nami administration is run along four cardinal principles. One major one among which is to run a taxpayer-centric institution. And of course, this program, Tax Matters, is one of the various avenues through which FIRS reaches out to its public. On Monday, the 6th of December, the FIRS Contact Center, which came live in August 2021, was formally launched in Abuja, and this was done by no other person than the Honorable Federal Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Mrs. Zainab Ahmed. The launching took place as part of a well-attended and well-organized symposium on taxation and challenges of external shocks, lessons and policy options for Nigeria, jointly sponsored by the FIRS and the Osman Danfodio University, Sokoto. The story of that symposium will be part of the offering on today's episode of Tax Matters, but the full story will come to you much later.
I'm a very busy man. My business involves a lot of traveling and I interface with lots and lots of people and organizations. Tax compliance used to be a big drag on my business. It was time-consuming and very costly. But now, no more. Introducing the FIRS Tax Pro Max, the truly fully end-to-end tax administration solution for companies' income tax, value-added tax, petroleum profits tax, and all other tax types. For fast, efficient, and convenient end-to-end tax experience, log on to www.taxpromax.firs.gov.ng. Tax Pro Max has turned things around for me. It is fast, user-friendly, and cost-effective. FIRS, making tax administration as easy as ABC.
Yes, Tax Pro Max, the end-to-end tax administration solution introduced by the FIRS to make tax compliance as easy as ABC. To set the stage for the story of the public launch of the FIRS Contact Center, let's share with you this short documentary.
When the executive chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, Muhammad Nami, came on board in December 2019, he came with a desire to refashion the service into a customer-centric organization that caters to the needs of taxpayers and provides them with all the assistance they need in order to fulfill their tax obligations seamlessly.
We are in business to ensure that we make life easy for the taxpayer so he can pay tax without stress.
To this end, a project was instituted to set up a contact center that will respond to inquiries and complaints in the shortest possible time. The contact center had to be robust enough to handle inquiries through the various channels made available by today's digitized world.
When we are able to quickly and efficiently respond to our taxpayer inquiries, that means there will be a spike in our compliance rate, and what that automatically translates to is an increase in our collection.
In the past, the service had a help desk which served as the port of call for inquiries. However, it had its limitations, and management wanted a modern, innovative contact center that could be accessed easily from multiple platforms such as telephone calls, SMS, social media, and the FIRS website.
With the contact center in place, you don't have to come to the office. At the convenience of your offices or at home, you can reach us through via the telephone lines we have, through text messages, emails, or any of the social media handles.
Among other things, the FIRS Contact Center has a reporting platform providing executive summaries, frequently asked questions, and historical report.
Please, where they call us from?
Agents of the center can also respond to inquiries or complaints in 7 languages, namely Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, English, Pidgin English, French, and Arabic. And more language capabilities will soon come online. Other capabilities of the contact center include easy access to contact details of subject matter experts who are specialists in their various fields, state coordinators and management staff by agents. The center can also handle mass mailing to taxpayers, and agents can easily route inquiries or complaints to subject matter experts, relevant departments, units, or tax offices capable of resolving taxpayers' complaints or inquiries.
The contact center also has the capability to route calls. So what that means is it can route calls depending on the agent that is free. It will route the calls. And then the contact center has the ability for conference call as well.
To ensure that the contact center agents function optimally, the supervisor and Servicom department can record and also listen in and hear conversations in real time. Furthermore, the executive chairman and top management have a dashboard which enables them to view the performance level of agents and subject matter experts.
For some of you that work here, there will be need for you to be courteous. Yes. You should be patient with taxpayers because you are our representatives. The image you portray of us, the taxpayers will get from you. Yes. So please attend to issues in a manner that the taxpayer will give a positive account of who we are at FIRS.
Indeed, the FIRS Contact Center encapsulates the word service in the organization's name. It is geared towards serving taxpayers with regards to their inquiries and complaints within the shortest possible time. Hopefully, this will in turn engender more tax compliance that will ultimately lead to making taxation the pivot of national development.
Having set the stage for what was on offer, the formal launch took off in earnest.
We are about to launch the Federal Inland Revenue Service Contact Center.
This FIRS call center that we're about to commission is a one-stop shop that will provide robust services to taxpayers and other stakeholders in getting appropriate information and meeting their tax obligations seamlessly. Some of the benefits of the tax center includes the improved efficiency in taxpayer service to enhance voluntary compliance, increased taxpayer satisfaction through the prompt attention response to taxpayers' inquiries and complaints, but also harmonization of all current applications that exist currently in silos for better service delivery for the citizens. Also, this tax center will improve the image of the FIRS by providing answers to taxpayers consistently using a consolidated knowledge base. The collection of data that is mined from several sources to assist the management in strategic planning and execution of the programs based on data collection from customer interaction and agent field activity is the base for this center. The contact center that we're about to commission today is a sophisticated center with the latest equipment and gadgets that will be compared to the best centers in the world. It will also provide a better experience to our taxpayers and other critical stakeholders This center will also ease the bottlenecks taxpayers encounter in meeting their tax obligations. It will help to improve voluntary compliance and also ultimately increase taxpayers' revenue, to increase the tax revenue for developmental purposes for our country. On this note, it's my honor and privilege to commission this ultra-modern call center for use by all Nigerians to the glory of Allah and for the development of our dear country.
Underscoring the multilingual nature of the contact center, the Honorable Minister reached out to the contact center in Hausa language.
And as has been directed by the MC, we now are going to have the first-hand experience of this taxpayer. So we're calling now the contact center number at 09-460-2700.
Wa alaikum salam, maraba da kiran line FIRS contact center, sunana Umar Ahmed. Da wa nake magana kuma daga ina kake kira? Wane taimako za mu iya baka?
Sunana Hajiya Zainab Ahmed, ina waya daga Abuja. Taimakon da nake so shine a mun bayanin yadda zan biya haraji na, don na ga kyakkyawan ayyukan da gwamnatin tarayya suke yi. Ina so in san yaya za a yi in biya haraji.
To Hajiya, maraba da kiran layin FIRS. Muna miki fatan alheri daga FIRS contact center. Da farko kina da number shaidan biyan haraji, wato TIN?
Ina da TIN number.
To za ki iya ba mu TIN ɗinki?
To, number na shine 216.
To Hajiya, da wannan number ne kamfani ne kike da shi ko kuma business registration ko kuma a matsayin ke kadai ce irin individual da kike business ko kuma mazauniya a Abuja ko a wani gari da ke Nigeria?
Ni a zaune nake a gida, ina Abuja, amma ina da gida guda biyu da nake ansan haya, kuma ina da yara guda 4.
To Hajiya, za ki amfani da wannan number shaidan biyan harajin naki, ki je ɗaya daga cikin ofisoshinmu da ke kusa da gidanki, za su baki takardu ki yi rajista wanda za a baki daman ki yi amfani da manhajanmu da ke kan intanet don ki dinka shigar da takardun harajinki daga gidanki ko kuma daga duk inda kike. Wato manhajanmu ita ce Tax Pro Max, da ita ce za ki dinka shigar da takardun harajinki kuma ki dinka biyan harajinki ba tare da wahala ba ko wata damuwa.
To na gode Malam Bello, amma ni ina zaune a garin Kano, wani ofis ne yafi kusa da gidana?
Muna da ofis da yake Otako, kuma muna da ofis da yake a Otako, yana nan opposite ABC Transport.
To na san nan wuraren, zan je wannan ofis din insha Allah. Na gode.
To shikenan Hajiya, mun gode da kiran FIRS. Mun gode, a huta lafiya.
Assalamu alaikum.
Then came the representative of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Mr. Andrew Adejo, Permanent Secretary, Political and Economic Affairs in the SGF's office.
The SGF has asked me to say once more congratulate the FIRS for the contact center going live. This is to show that tax administration is not just about collecting taxes, but it's about the Tax Administrative Institute continually creating improvements to make it easier for the taxpayer to understand why he should pay his tax and how he can make it things easier for him to pay those taxes. We have been directed by the chairman to make a call in English on behalf of the SGF.
Who's on the line, please?
My name is Andrew Adejo.
Yes, sir, I can hear you. How may I help you, sir?
I'm a civil servant and I need a tax clearance certificate to do something. I don't know how I can get it since my taxes are originally deducted from source.
In order to get your tax clearance certificate, sir,
Esunupe, His Royal Highness Alhaji Yahaya Abubakar, who added royal touch to the event, spoke in Nupe language.
I would like to communicate to my people in my own language so they're able to understand the significance and the civil responsibility for every individual, especially Nupe speaking individual, to know that this is a way forward to ensure individual pay their taxes. Thank you.
Hello, thank you for calling the FIRS Contact Center. Good afternoon. My name is Maimuna Mohammed.
Maimuna ke wana?
Kube gidi, Ijebu, Bagadoji.
Warwa lafiya.
Lafiya lau. Ya jebu na wai number yan FIRS na kike ya bawo yan doci jire no. Ade na waga ije a wani.
Ye, me waga me pewo bani na ya tuyo enu. Enu madinan kwaji madayen da shi da yawon so me waga me peke na shi da ewodu be takarayan ewodu na me adina ba kina shi diona.
To, farko dai mai ga wa CAC registration ya bawo jani.
Kiso?
CAC registration be CAC.
Na adani na ndo adani.
Company ga wakbiyo.
Company ga wakbiyo.
To, waga ci ta ko takada na laya wani ade number ndocin na zo be kurugi be nina. Waga ci ta ko yan takada na laya wannan le daga ya gwagwafin ta ko boko ale number wuce ga 18 ya ba wayo.
Number wuce nini guba guta wani gutsun tsohon.
To, number wuce ga wa lalo office na la tinu lona.
Inshallah.
Be takada na joji registration ya CAC yan ba wannan oga lo ba ga ocho gan ya gan we wa ji registration.
Very true. Maga be ga ya wudu su kuma na da ya wudu wudu bidan mission.
Office na yide da Niger bo na yi minabo. Mila address ya office wuce la we. Ama oga le ga ya kwara to ba ogan olo ba ga o ama yemi na gega to bo to ba bita
na yemi to wa ya mi ga na de mi na bi ko so ga Ilori
nya Ilori wa lo
yemi na me lo.
Okay, to me be mi la address nya office yemi na ya we oso ko ya minti ni ba ga doji
ga wa mu.
Hello. Kube tun nawa ka yi ci ka mi cewa number na zaya wani.
Mashin wale ya ne?
Address nya mina don wadbe mina yi wangi.
Na, mikbe mina ba sosai.
To, eba airport quarters bo. Opposite na state library. Office yi Chibago. Oga jolo ba ga ba ojere en dondo no ga wa ajina bosko ga tu ba ga lawa da tax pro max so to bo de ba oji ena wa ajina nji si oga fi lo office ya
no inshallah da je usarin ga wa ma so ko ga ba o
Kabiyesi Oba Emmanuel Fagbemi, who was once a staff of the FIRS, spoke in Yoruba, while Mr. Roland Njoko spoke in Igbo. So you see, information and enlightenment on any matter regarding taxation is only a phone call away. Place a call to the contact center in any language of your choice: Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Pidgin English, French, Arabic, and English, and you are on to innovation, convenience, and transparency. Tax Matters spoke to Alaja Yero, Director Taxpayer Services Department, and Mr. Dick Iri, the Coordinating Director in charge of the project. What is the essence of this contact center launched by the FIRS, and what will it deliver to the Nigeria tax system?
In essence, the contact center will improve compliance, and it will be easier for taxpayers to get across to our office without physically visiting our tax offices. That is to say, you can reach us via the telephone lines we have, via other social media handles, and also via internet facilities and the likes.
So what would this deliver to the Nigerian tax system?
The importance of this contact center is that in addition to calling us in English language, you have the option to call in other major Nigerian languages like Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Pidgin, and even Nupe languages. We also have an agent that speaks Fulani.
So what is the essence of the contact center launched by the FIRS, and also what will it mean or deliver to the Nigerian tax system?
Basically, one of the greatest need of people is education. A lot of people, awareness is an issue. So for you who want to know about anything about taxation, you have an opportunity now to make inquiry. You have an opportunity to ask questions, things that are bothering you, things that are not clear, or you are badly treated somewhere and you want to make complaint. These are all benefits that the public will get from the contact center.
Dr. Ismaila Abdullahi Ahmad is the Director of Communications and Liaison Department at the FIRS.
As the name implies, contact center, or otherwise called call center, is specifically a place where taxpayers will call in to make inquiries about the payment of their tax obligations. It takes the burden of having to travel all the way to FIRS offices nationwide. You can simply sit in the comfort of your office, even your bedroom, your sitting room, to make a call, and then you get responses for inquiries you are likely to make. And so our chairman has, since assumption of office, applied himself to making sure that he eases the processes of paying taxes by taxpayers. And this is one of it. This largely is intended to ease the process of paying taxes by making available information available to taxpayers. Essentially, that is what the call center or contact center is about.
We did say in the introduction that the event of Monday the 6th of December was a two-in-one affair. The launch of the contact center was part of a grand event, the symposium on taxation and challenges of external shocks, lessons and policy options for Nigeria. Keynote speaker on the theme was Mrs. Ifueko Okaro, former executive chairman, Federal Inland Revenue Service. The event was kicked off with the welcome address by the executive chairman, FIRS. Minister of State for Finance, Budget and National Planning, Prince Clem Abba, stood in for the Honorable Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Mrs. Zainab Ahmed, at the symposium and delivered the opening remarks on her behalf. Mrs. Okaro's paper was discussed by a panel of four: Mr. Taiwo Oyedele, Mr. Matthew Bojumbola, Professor A.U. Sanda, and Mr. Mohammed Aliyu Momo. Moderator was Honorable Justice Benedict Kanyimp, President of the National Industrial Courts. The symposium was a highly stimulating intellectual exercise which we cannot wait to share with you. But that will be in a subsequent episode. But permit us to leave you with these words from Professor Lawal Suleiman Bilbis, Vice Chancellor, Osman Danfodio University, Sokoto, co-organizers of the symposium.
Taxation is about nation building. Taxation is about development. Whatever you do, government does not print money. Government must get money. Where can we get the money? Is through taxations.
Thank you for watching. Remember, information and education on anything tax is just a call away. See you next week.